the Great Lock-In daily and monthly tracker. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. It is October 1st. I'm so excited for a new month and I'm really happy that I got a workout in this morning. I really was not feeling like working out this morning at all. And something that I try to do when I just thinking of working out feels daunting and just like the last thing I want to do is I just set my bar really low. So I told myself just go walk for 10 minutes and see how you feel. And if that's it, that's it. But after walking on incline for 10 minutes, I felt good and I wanted to get in more and I ended up doing a quick little full body workout, just whatever I felt like. Again, not following any plan, not putting too big of expectations, just doing what felt good, and I ended up getting a really great 40-minute workout. Like I said, today's October 1st. I don't have any plan, like nothing planned for this video. Just like with the workout, I put a lot of expectations on my content and sometimes I will not film because I feel like, oh, I'm not put together, my nails aren't done, like certain things just I need to get together before I could film. Like right now, there's a bunch of dishes in the sink, I gotta do laundry, and that is just like in the back of my mind. And I'm like, shut the camera off, go do that, come back to this. But I really just can't do that. There's always gonna be something. I just wanna show up more real and just try to create even when I feel like the conditions aren't perfect, if that makes sense. But anyways, what is gonna be the great lock-in for me? So definitely do have to get some house stuff done because I feel like, again, when your space is in order, you're just able to think clearer and it just feels better. It feels better to have a clean space. So I'm always talking about my fitness goals and what I want to do physically, but something that I really want to focus on above anything else is my faith. I've definitely talked about my faith here on my channel, but it's not something that I made a big part of my channel. If I'm just being very honest, I always want to be a good representation of what it's like to be a godly woman. And if I didn't feel that I'm there, I didn't want to make that a focus and then be hypocritical. I know we all fall short and I'll never be perfect, but I just want to make sure that what I'm putting out there, I really align with. Definitely feel like I should be trying my best to model that as close as possible. So this is going to be my attempt at just being better, being more intentional with spending time with God. Definitely feel like I've made tons of excuses on why I haven't shared my faith or just done more to be a good example or to grow closer in my faith. That I can definitely say that I could 100% be doing way better at. So a part of my great lock-in is definitely going to be just being more intentional about spending time with the Lord, not putting it as something that's on my to-do list, but something that I do before I even think about anything else that I need to do in the day. And I feel like I've been in this constant back and forth where I could do really good for one moment and then when I fall off. And I truly feel like it's because I've not been aligned with the Lord and his will for me. I've been trying to control how I feel like my life should go instead of just giving it over to the Lord and letting him do his things. I don't know why I've been working backwards. I think, again, it's part of me just trying to control my story, control how everything goes. But at the end of the day, we have no control, like literally zero. We don't know how our life is going to pan out. We don't know what tomorrow brings at all. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very positive for this month and really excited to lock in. But yeah, I say all that, but that doesn't mean that we are not going to be getting stuff in order. Like I said, I'm trying not to put too many expectations on anything. I just want to do my work, do what I know I should be doing. But yeah, we will see how this goes. I hope you guys are excited to do the great lock-in with me. Hopefully we get a lot accomplished and we can make sure that this month is a good one. So yeah, I will catch up with you guys throughout the day, hopefully after I've gotten some stuff done. So I got done with my morning chores, put away some laundry, cleaned the kitchen after breakfast, and got myself together a bit. I wanted to get more of a vision for what I want this great lock-in to look like. Like I said, main thing that I'm prioritizing is my faith and getting closer to God. So I want to be intentional with it, because when you're intentional, that's how you grow the relationship. That's how you actually strengthen any relationship, physical, spiritual, whatever. So yeah, I printed out this tracker here. It is the Great Lock-In daily and monthly tracker. My habits here is pray and Bible reading 15 minutes by myself. I already do my devotion in the morning. I've kind of added on reading some more of the Bible. I do want to start this. This is the Bible in 52 weeks. Me and Tylen both got this and we were like, okay, we're going to do it together, and we never started it. I'm going to tell him it's time for us to start this and stick with it. Have this in there as like Bible study time with Tylen whenever we get the time during the day when he's off of work. Outdoor time, something that I need for my mental health when I'm in the house all day. It's unfortunate, especially when it's so sunny and beautiful out. Intentional outdoor time, and I also can pair that with reading. I've actually been reading the Biblio Diet. I've been loving this. I will let you guys know when I'm done with it, but I've already been kind of following it a bit because I found them through their podcast. It's very Bible-based, hence the Biblio. So after outdoor time, I have steps 8 to 10K, workout and lift at least 5 times a week. That is the goal. 4 times would be great. Read 10 pages. So like I said, I can pair that with my outdoor time. I put phone under a certain amount of hours. So I just really need to stop my scrolling. It's weird because I have days where I'm barely on my phone, and then I have days where I can't get off my phone. So I really want to make it to where I could just have a couple minutes on my phone and not feel guilty about it. Eat whole biblical based meals. Again, from the Biblio Diet, I'm trying their approach, which is very much like natural foods and kind of reverse engineering what we eat today, because it is so ultra processed and just stripped of a lot of its vitamins and minerals. So I would like to eat more natural as much as possible because it's very hard in today's climate and everything. Then journal, reflect. I kind of do that already. A couple of things a day that I'm just grateful for, just to remind myself. Evening wind down, so no phone 1 hour before bed. Reading makes me knock out. Like, it's the best melatonin ever. I really struggle with going to bed, but actually getting off my phone works. I definitely recommend trying that. And then it just says quality time with Thailand and with crew. So making sure that all off our phones and just catching up throughout the day. It's kind of crazy that you got to put this in as like something that you need to get done, but it's so easily to just get wrapped up in being on your phone, doing all the rest of the stuff that you don't really take that intentional time. So that's why I love the fact that I have this daily tracker. Very much excited for this lock-in because I'm approaching it the right way. I feel like by putting God first and making sure that I'm prioritizing that, and then everything else will fall into line as long as I'm doing the work. So really excited. Let's go make our smoothie and get some sun on this skin. Okay, so we've made it to the gym. I need to clean it up and just kind of organize things. And as you can see, crew stuff is in there. This is very much still the garage. So that means that, you know, anytime we need extra storage or just a lot of the time, overflow of stuff will end up in here. And what I've noticed is when I'm not on top of cleaning the gym, I am a lot less likely to get in here and stay consistent. It just adds an additional obstacle. And for this great lock-in, I definitely want to make sure that I am consistent with my workouts and just moving my body every day. Like I said, some days I can stay inside all day if I'm editing, and you know, I won't even go down and get a walk on the treadmill or, you know, pop my walking pad out. So I want to make sure that I'm just getting in movement every single day. And another reason why, and again, I don't know if this is just a personal conviction or just something that I've really been feeling, is we should just really be good stewards of anything that we're given. So we should take pride in our stuff and we should take really good care of it. When you take good care of it, I feel like you take pride in what you have. And even though a lot of us can feel like whatever we have is small or it's not, you know, what you see on Instagram or the perfectly aesthetic things, I do think that, you know, it's important to take really good care of whatever you're given, big or small. And when you do so, I feel like you're much more likely to maybe get the bigger things because you're focusing on your own grass, you're watering your own grass, you're not paying attention to, you know, what's next to you, on the side of you. You're really just focusing on yourself and everything that is a blessing in your own life. So I hope you guys love this video. I will see you in the next one.